So I was born in Mesa, Arizona, and lived here in Arizona until I was about 12, and then moved to Seattle. So kind of in Seattle is where I usually say I'm from. But I went to college in Colorado Christian University out in Denver, Colorado. And I majored in secondary education with a focus in history. I had a teacher who was my mentor my senior year of college. I had to do a practicum for being a social studies teacher. And I had a girl who was participating in self-harm and just coming in just disheveled every single day. I remember talking to my teacher and just really like lamenting, like, man, I want to help this girl. She's obviously like in pain. Like I'm seeing the scarring on her wrists. And my teacher looked at me and said, Kyle, and she's not a Christian, not a follower of Jesus at all. She's just a history teacher. She said, Kyle, I'm going to offend you right now. And I was like, okay. She said, you're not their savior. And I was like, okay, like, sure. She's like, no, I'm going to say it again. You are not your student's savior. I can, create all the right programs. I can, preach the perfect message. I can do all that, and it can have no effect on a student's life. And because I follow Jesus, I believe that Jesus is the only one who can have real impact on people's lives. And so my job is simply just to make him known, and then help show as much love and care as I can to the community in hopes that they see that Jesus has that same love and care for their community. And then what really has drawn me to the heart of Central is their heart for peacemaking and their care for the community. Central is just, it gets it as far as listening to the community and engaging with what's going on, but then pointing them to Jesus in a way that is not threatening. It's invitational. It's just saying, hey, we see this is going on. Jesus sees us, God sees us, hey, come try something deeper. So something Central did is we started something called Mobilize, where we adopt local schools all over the valley. And then we reach out to them. The schools are the boss. They tell us what they need done. We don't come in with our own agenda other than just, hey, we're here to bless and serve you guys because we see your value.
Yeah.
And some of the cool things that have come out of that is we've developed relationships that are ongoing with these schools where now we know these principals by name. We've, usually shared a meal with them. But now we have specific, needs that we know about and are able to provide ongoing care. Which is so important for a lot of these communities, is not just one-time events or one-time fixes, but our ongoing support, because the road out of a lot of these problems that they're facing is a long, long road. It's just, and so I'm really inspired by people who target the people that we tend to overlook. Like those people just inspire me so much because it's not popular. It's not going to grab any headlines. It's not financially lucrative. Many times it's actually exactly the opposite. It's a financial sacrifice, and it's humbling because those people pursue it for the true betterment of the community. And I would say the reason our city is a great city is because there's people coming from all these different backgrounds. I think something that's not very well known about Ahwatukee is how diverse it is. And so I see that, and I see the potential in our community for people to, again, I think what makes a city great is how well we're able to come and see the humanity in each other. Again, it goes back to what I said earlier. You have to spend time with people. If you're wanting to build things that truly fulfill the purpose that that building is designed to do, you have to spend time with people. And so, as an architect, I have zero experience as an architect. I have lots of experience with people. And so you have to spend time with people, and that's hard depending on how you're wired. I have friends who are engineers working at Intel. I have friends, who design rockets over at Orbital. And I know that their brain is thinking more in design and equations and math, and those are all really important things. But if you just focus on that and miss the people aspect of what you guys are doing as far as your profession, it's missing the mark. A house is designed to help build a family. An apartment complex is designed to help provide community and housing for people. And so depending on what you're designing, spend lots of time with people. And it